Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out the newest music video from Stray Kids, Run It. I'm currently recording this at 3:41 a.m. because if you guys didn't know, in the UK we had a heat wave, and this is apparently the only time, or one of the few only times this week where the temperature is low enough where I can record because I've got three lights, and our buildings trap heat like convection ovens. So, I'm really looking forward to this. I've avoided basically everything for this. The only thing I know, and I completely understand, is that apparently Seungmin is not taking part in the choreo, any choreo that might be featured in the music video, which makes sense. If you guys didn't know, he's injured. That makes total sense. But apart from that, I don't know anything. I will say the beginning, like when I quickly paused the music video when it loaded up, I will say the color grading reminds me a little bit of the beginning of Do It's color grading a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see any other similarities. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So let's go. I'm loving the horns already. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What is that outfit? He's giving Storm, but specifically Storm from X-Men, but specifically the look that Halle Berry had during Days of Future Past. I don't know if that's what we're going for, but that's what it's giving me. That looks amazing. I love the almost like tendril, what do you call it? Tendrils on there, and even like down here, this looks like something's wrapped around. That's an amazing outfit. And see, we got a little bit of Seungmin choreo, but I understand. I understand why. And I totally understand why we if he's not as featured in the choreo, that makes total sense. I'm loving how this sounds though. Sorry, I'm pausing at pretty much exactly the same point. It's giving as well the way that the melody of the horns. It's giving the 20th Century Fox. Da 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 dum dum. It's giving that a little bit. I don't know if anyone else has heard that, but that's what it's giving me. Okay, I promise I'm gonna try. Oh, pause warning! I didn't give you a pause warning. Well, here you go. I'm autistic. I often need to pause. So there you go. If you don't like it, sorry. Too late. um. Also, Hyunjin looks like he's got like a mark or something on his face, like makeup wise. First of all, Bangchan like starting this song off, but that choreo low to the ground, like. Also, the claws on Seungmin, I just noticed how low. But this choreo in the like the dusty, sandy desert aesthetic, this is so cool. I love Bangtan's vocal tone on this. I also noticed the panther slash tiger. I'm not sure. I love the way that came that the music came out there. Someone's also sounding amazing. I just want to say, whoever said like, "Oh, Seungmin's not in this video. Seungmin's not doing da da da," like the way y'all were talking, like this person, I don't even know who it was. I was scrolling on Instagram. I guess don't. The moral of the story is don't scroll on Instagram. But whoever was saying this, they were acting like we were gonna like see like 1 second of Seungmin and then that was it. Like what? Ah, dear. I'm loving the message of the song. Keeping fighting, keeping moving on. It's I'm loving how this sounds. Oh, I love that hair on Han. But what I was gonna say, I love the way that they've incorporated Stray Kids all everywhere, all around the world, into a song, like in this way, like making that the hook of this song. I feel like is a really really clever move. I'm loving the choreo as well. I feel like I feel like this has an air of obviously not necessarily in sonic tone, but in like in theme, it feels a little bit like Victory Song in a way, I think, in a way. That's what it's feeling to me. Just in how it's making me feel. I'm really, really liking this. Did you see Hyunjin's footwork there? I'm so sorry. I'm like, he did this like foot thing, and it was like, where are you standing during that foot thing? Okay, yeah, it was. Okay, I saw it. He has his shoulders out. What are we doing? The smartness of that shoulder move. I love it. That was a great pause on Han. I love it. I'm loving the styling of not just the members, but also these background dancers. And we've got a whole like martial arts sequence going on here. Like I thought we were just like looking at the foreground, we're just running somewhere, but this person in the back is just like, I'm doing a flip. You can't stop me. Ooh, that choreoed movement there. I love that. Hi, Changbin. I loved as well that we went from Lino's voice there to Ian. Their textures worked really, really nice together. Um, I'm really, really enjoying this. I love that. Build another city, run it day and night. I love just like how, like, kind of like almost like a revolution, like this song kind of sounds like. And then we've got lyrics like that, and it feels like the lyricism and the lyricism and the accompaniment and music sounds like it goes together so well. Like even like earlier when like Sungmin was saying about not falling down, not collapsing. I'm not obviously quoting verbatim there, but when he said that, obviously even that evokes a little bit of an image of like a city, as well as a person, kind of, and so I love that there's that element of camaraderie and community there. Um, with this metaphor that feels like it's running. There's the individual like person kind of theme running through, but there is also that element of community that we know like Stray Kids to have and Stray Kids members to have with each other. Um, I love this. Also, Ian, put your arms away. He really looks good in that white though. Ooh, that was an interesting. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Shut up. I'm loving the jewelry. And obviously it's separate pieces, but the way that the metal kind of moves into one another in that. I love his hair. He's even got like a little like braid in his hair there, it looks like. I'm not an expert on hairstyles, so apologies if that's not a braid. Ooh. Oh, I love the choreo moving from member to member. Was anybody getting like a throwback to not even Motley Crue? Oh, what is it? Playing with Fire. Play with Fire. Was anyone getting like those vibes from the way that he was dancing there? That was my first thought. I know I got the title mixed up, but um that's fine. Also, the way that Hyunjin's vocal tone here is like the first. I think it was the first line here, the never hitting the brakes line. His voice and the way the texture of his voice that he's using even felt like, obviously yes the tempo is quick, but like even felt like the texture of like something going fast, if that makes sense. Like you know, like when you hear like a car revving up, it has a certain texture to it, to the rev. It feels like that to me. Am I making any sense today? Who knows. But it just feels like there's a momentum in Hyunjin's rap here. Jesus, my brain is frying. We're blaming the heat from my brain, by the way. But the choreo here, and I loved again the way we moved. We did it in the. I said we did it. They did it in they did it in the beginning. I'm slowing down because my brain's going a mile a minute. They did it in the beginning as well, moving from member to member with the choreo, and that was so smooth, and I loved that. I also loved the duality of the outfits with the black and the white throughout, switching. Obviously, I said earlier about Ian looking good in the white. And then he immediately attacked me with the black as well, the black outfit. But obviously, again, when that comes to mind is hallucination. Also, I love the traditional statues here. I think they're Buddhist statues. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That was Motley Crue. There was definitely Motley Crue in there. Sorry. Excuse you, Felix. That texture, like obviously we know Felix does low tones. Of course we do. But the way that there was like an effect there on his voice, that made him seem like this is not please do not. I'm saying an effect. It's not a bad thing. I know that some people like hear the word effect and go, "Oh my god, no." But the way that that effect on his voice there, just augmented the texture of that there to give him like another worldly kind of quality there. Shut up. Get off the floor. Who put baby bread in the toaster today? Who did that? He is really like on the attack, like this comeback. Like and whatever that like black substance is, like I wouldn't want to be in it, but like he's making art with it, he's doing, you know, things with it, and it's like you do you. I'm not touching that thing, but you look great doing it. Also, this is a really nice freeze frame. And I love the little glitter on his ear. Again, I know I keep saying it, and I don't want to sound like I'm only talking about Seungmin, because I know I've brought this up 3 times. But the way that person was talking in that video or whatever, I think it was a video and like a caption. But the way that this person was talking, like you think that Seungmin was not in the video at all. And obviously, I'm so glad he is. But like, I think it's Pain. It might be Pain. And then Changbin with his eyes out. Ooh, sorry. I want to see the thing. all of the birds, seagulls. I'm not sure. I love that though. Like almost like showing where they've been, like how many times they've traveled around the world, kind of thing. This outfit, that contact lens. I'm sorry, that was beautiful. The way that he was, yes, fighting with himself, but the way it was choreographed so beautifully. Ah, I need to watch it again. Yeah, he's got like, sorry, again, I was saying earlier, Shinshin had like a little mark on his face. This is really. I wonder what the Oh wait, no, it's Hanger. Sorry, I saw like this, and then it took me seeing it the right way around for me to realize that it was reversed. Can't tell what can't tell what they mean though. Just lighting. The fact as well, sorry, the fact as well that like they filmed it in such a way that allowed for like contact between the two Felixes. That's very hard to do because obviously you need a stunt double to make that work really well. But even then, like if the camera's angled wrong or anything like that, you can tell. But like that looks really fluid to me. Hands up. That was a tall jump. Sorry to interrupt, Han. Is this the elevator corridor? Like, is this meant to? I'm not saying it's the literal elevator corridor, but like, is it meant to reference that? It definitely feels like it's a reference to a certain older song, but I think it's elevators the one of the corridors. You know, at the beginning, bef- um, before the first chorus, sometime. I love that. I wondered, like, because of how the song had been structured, like, I was wondering, like, where we were getting a rap, if we were getting one, and that was perfect. The way, especially then, I didn't even want to say anything. That's why I was like, I want to pause. But like, the energy of those of their competing raps, and I say competing not literally as like like a competing thing, but like, um, um, but like um as a musical device is kind of like a way of keeping the energy up, like like competing against the energy of the song, if that makes sense, to keep that energy going before that um um what even do you call that, sudden stop, we'll call it a sudden stop. um I loved there was a lyric there, oh, where is it, it was during Han's section, I think. No, it wasn't this part. I think it was, no, maybe it was Changbin's section. Um, second. All this isn't the line that I was thinking, but that line there, all that pain I paid it. Um, there is so much sacrifice that goes into following your dreams, whether it's music, whether it's acting, performing, even a more traditional job like opening a business, opening a cafe, that kind of thing. Um, and so that acknowledgement there, I really, really like it because it's and I love the fact that like Stray Kids, not just Stray Kids, but Stray Kids, because obviously we're talking about Stray Kids right now, don't shy away from talking about that. Like we all know that their success has been built on their hard work. It's not that they've had it easy. They've not rested on their laurels. They've always put in the work to push themselves forward. And so I really like that line. But where's the line that I'm looking for? This one, the melody we used to hum, Symphony. I'm thinking back to like when 3RACHA was like posting on Twitter being like, "Hey, we make music. Please come check us out." You know, if, on I think it was like on SoundCloud or whatever, or come to like our performance. Da, 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 da. And then like imagine like going from writing something in, as Han said earlier, like a small room, going from that to like selling out shows to being known worldwide, um, like and having having everyone sing along, because even that like that we there, the we, the I feel like is being talked about there is like both Stray Kids but also Stray Kids and Stay, because obviously in the beginning it was just Stray Kids, it was 3RACHA, it was Stray Kids that were just humming their melodies, that was just singing, they were just singing their songs in the in the recording studio, but now it's us all singing together, and all of both of our voices together, um, all of our voices together creates that symphony as well. Um, I love this. It's so interesting as well, going from the beginning of the song where there was that, um, again, that more individual thread in the lyricism there. And now it definitely feels like there's that double meaning of collectiveness, both within Stray Kids and Stay. I love this. They want to be able to go to a tour one day. This is a really, really good shot. Wow. I really, really enjoyed that. That was so good. I really enjoyed Do It as like a title track when it came out, but I like this one even more. It's so inspiring. It's so feel good. Even when like some of the lyrics aren't as feel good sounding. Um, like you take the more like maybe negative sounding things, and like them, you move on, you build from it. Um, this is gorgeous. Like the music video styling here, it's almost like as well like an inverse, if I'm remembering, because I'll be honest, I don't, while obviously I listen to music more often, I don't often like go back to watch music videos. I just don't. I usually watch them once or twice, unless like the mood strikes me. But if I'm remembering Do It's music video right, Do It's music video correctly, um if this feels like the inverse of that a little bit, um, in the most of Do It is kind of the external location, and then there's the incidental, that's the word, incidental shots, especially like in the bridge, of Han and Hyunjin, um, whereas this is the reverse. The incidental shots are the exterior, slash, I'm assuming this is a sound, the beginning locations were a soundstage. So yeah, the incidental are those external slash non-soundstage ones. Um, the beginning of the music video as well. Um, there was a lot of it felt a little bit like referencing a little bit of Giant, if not in like um the styling, but like the location design. There was definitely a feeling that evoked that for me. Um, as I said, I don't always rewatch music videos just generally. I prefer to like just listen to music. Like I'll just put Apple Music on and stuff. Um, but it definitely felt like there was so many references to the previous music videos. I even think maybe, and maybe this is wrong, but the choreographed moment with Ian where he gets like swallowed up by the dancers, that feels like almost sociopath related a little bit. Um, I'm not sure, but that's what came to mind. Um, the again the way that the choreo is, it looks so fun. That beginning choreo when we're starting on the floor, like what do you mean? Oh gosh. Sorry if you heard that. That was my tummy. Um, but this was so good, and I loved that. Like this felt really balanced, like in terms of screen time, in terms of line distribution. Again, when I say screen time, yes, there were times when someone was not on the screen, but again, it completely makes sense, and I'm not taking that into account, um, because obviously, again, it's not someone's fault that he was injured, and he would have been featured in those parts if he wasn't injured. But again, he did so much. Like I'm not gonna lie, he did more than I expected him to do. Um, and so I'm grateful that he did. I hope he didn't exacerbate anything by doing so. Um, but yeah, well, I really really like this. Um, I like the moody aesthetic as well. There's like a very earth tone color palette throughout this, and it didn't change, which is what I was thinking earlier when I was referring to Do It's color grading. Um, I feel like at the end of Do It, the color grading did change slightly. Um, but the color grade throughout this stayed like the same kind of cool tones, gray tones, or again earth tones, um, which is interesting. Um, uh, I am curious as well. I'm just going through um, the whether or not the trucks on the freeway, the highway, the motorway, whatever we're calling it, on the little bridges. Um, I'm wondering if those are like a teeny tiny reference to like Christmas Evil, maybe. I don't know if that's a stretch or that just happened. That's just what happened, like the vehicles that happened to be on there. But that I just wondered if that, like, if there is so many references, if that was one of them. Um, the styling of this. Um, I love the way it accentuates each member's personality. Like they're not all wearing the same thing. I was joking like, oh, Changbin with his arms out, Ian with his arms out. Um, but it's like each member had an outfit that really accentuated their style. That outfit that Felix is in, especially like where is it? During the sequence here with the sequence with um, him fighting himself. The way that like that looks, um, it has this real like neutral aesthetic to it, um, that really like plays into the way that Felix styles himself in kind of that almost gender neutral kind of way. Um, but this was so good. Also, can we just take a moment to thank Stray Kids for a 3-minute song? Like if you guys know me, you know that I'm getting very sleepy tired of the shorter songs in K-pop, in music generally, but in K-pop especially because that's what I mostly listen to. Um, But yeah, I'm so glad that like we got a 3 minute song. Um, this is so good. I really, really enjoyed this. Obviously, I know I haven't been able to see everything. Oh, wait, one last thing I did think of that I want to say really quickly. This the circle at the end. Um, at first, I was thinking it was yin and yang, and maybe it is. But I was also wondering if it was a monochromatic um, reference, maybe to the Korean flag, perhaps. I'm not sure, and I might be completely off base with that. Um, but it looks a little bit similar. It's not exactly like the half and half circle, but it's close. So I'm wondering if that was what was referenced there with the circles. Obviously, the yin and yang kind of also makes like a little bit of sense too, but I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. Yeah. Um, yeah. Um, and as I said, I know I probably missed a bunch, so feel free to info dump in the comments. I love info dumping. Um, and yeah, what a really great comeback. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. Bye.